Dark comedies always have a certain freshness in them. Since I came across the Banshees of Inisherin, a film about two grown-up men losing their friendship, I thought of compiling a list of all the great dark comedy films that got released this year. I couldn't come up with a list of 10, but here are 7 dark comedies of this year that you definitely should see, listed alphabetically.
I just don't like you no more.
The Banshees of Inisherin. The Banshees of Inisherin is the tale of two lifelong friends where one of them decides not to be friends with the other one anymore and stops talking to them. But the other person, not having understood the reason, tries to regain the friendship.
You liked me yesterday.
Oh, did I? Yeah.
The Banshees of Inisherin is one of the most accurate examples of what dark comedies are. It is very weird despite the setting being so realistic, and that works like a charm for the film to feel so unique and original.
Doesn't want to be friends with me no more. What is he, 12?
The writing is great, and the performance by Colin Farrell, who will most definitely be nominated for a lot of awards, maintains a very emotional vibe all over the film.
I am not putting me donkey outside when I'm sad, okay?
Overall, the odd comedic nature scattered all over it delivers a beautiful drama about friendships and breakups.
Do you know what you used to be?
No, Parik, what did I used to be?
Nice. You used to be nice. Didn't you not? And now, do you know what you are? Not nice.
Decision to Leave. From the director of two huge blockbusters, The Handmaid and Old Boy, Decision to Leave's story is about a detective who investigates the surprising death of a mountain climber and suspects his peculiar wife.
남편 돌아가셨는데 벌써 출근하셨나 봐요?
죽은 남편이 산 노인 돌보는 일을 방해할 수는 없습니다.
Therefore, he begins to spy on her and simultaneously falls for her because she is so interesting. It is so funny at times, and I spent probably half of it laughing, but at most it is a murder mystery and deals with dark, thrilling aspects. The direction and the cinematography are excellent, and Park Chan-wook's Best Director award at the Cannes Film Festival seems very deserving. The camera captures the character from a very mystifying view, giving a lot of chills.
我有点想要。
또 까마귀야. 내가 너한테 밥 준다고? 그럼 됐어. 나에게 선물이 꼭 하고 싶다면 그 친절한 형사의 심장을 가져다 주세요. 난 좀 갖고 싶네.
Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Now, this one portrays the story of a group of rich young adults at a friend's mansion who engage themselves in a game called Bodies, 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 which is basically Among Us but in person. And therefore, in between the game, when someone actually dies, things get upside down.
I meant the other stairs.
The characters in this movie all have a pretentious relationship between them. They are all hilarious but somewhat very relatable.
Hey, nerd!
That's sweet.
Also, it has a really great ending that provides its essential to be a dark comedy even more. The performances are fascinating, the cinematography is catchy, and the dialogues are so cringe-inducingly hysterical.
You know what? Your parents are upper middle class.
The Fallout. The Fallout tells the story of a few interconnected teenagers who suffers the trauma of a school shooting after they survive it.
What was that? Was that a gun?
They try to get back to their previous lifestyle but can't get rid of the shallowness of their daily conversations and interactions. It deals with a relevant dark issue, yet it has a certain bits of cringy teen interactions that are actually very honest.
If you're gonna be spending the night at someone's house, Veda,
Oh, I'm not having sex, Mama!
At parts it is wholesome, and at parts dark, and at parts funny. The screenplay is truly down to earth, and the performances are also up to the mark. It does not exaggerate itself into some kind of dramatic paranoia but remains in the state of a lifelike comedy with its very sensible lead acting from Jenna Ortega.
Like a very low-key person.
Official Competition. Official Competition is one of the most hilarious movies that had its theatrical release this year. It is also much underseen compared to its excellence. The film is about a wealthy businessman who wants to do something different in his life, so he decides to hire a famous filmmaker to make a hit film.
¿Quiere usted dirigir una película?
No, idiota, ¿cómo voy a dirigir una película? Financiar una película.
The filmmaker has her unique way of making movies, and when she hires two of her well-known actors who both are so different and have a rivalry with one another, the process of filmmaking enters into a hysterical state. The screenplay of this film is great and the performance by Penelope Cruz is exciting. It is so much fun in its dark realism that provides an undeniable ecstasy.
Es un ejercicio. Venga, si solo son 5 toneladas.
¿Estás seguro?
¿Estamos listos?
Pinocchio. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio is like a Disney film, except there are a lot of heavy political subjects are handled here. It tells the story of a famous living wooden boy Pinocchio, and after numerous movies made on him, this time it sets itself in fascist Italy during the First World War. After losing his young boy, when the old carpenter makes a wooden doll, the fairies give it life.
We shall call you Pinocchio. May you rise with the sun and wander the earth.
However, the real world is too dark for Pinocchio, where some call him a demon, some want to do business with him, and others want him to be a soldier.
You will learn to fight and fire a weapon and be a real Italian boy.
Stop motion is always great to look at, and this one, combinedly directed by Del Toro and Mark Gustafson, has all the visual magic one can expect.
Papa? Papa! My feet feel hot. Like chocolate. Look!
Triangle of Sadness. Finally, Triangle of Sadness is probably the funniest movie about capitalism and communism to ever exist.
Aren't you going to eat the pasta?
Sorry?
Aren't you going to eat the pasta?
No, I'm gluten intolerant.
It starts with a couple who both are models arguing at a restaurant about who should pay.
Don't you remember last night you said you were gonna pay for food today?
Then in the second that it shows a group of rich people on a luxurious trip where they are present and their miserable disaster. It is an incredible satire on money and richness that is a topic told over and over, but Triangle of Sadness yet has something distinctive in it. The photography is so good here. The disturbing scenes are shot so well that it makes the audience feel like being in the situation. And obviously the writing. From the first minute to the end, it contains dialogues that is simply bizarre and hilarious but reflects a lot of truth.
No?
No?
No.
What? You say no to me?
No.
Oh, so it's yes?
Yeah, no.
Yes or no?
So that was all. Comment me with any other dark comedy films that you think I should see. Till then, this is it and thanks for watching.